Far beneath the familiar shimmer of the waves, beyond the reach of the sun's life-giving rays, lies a world shrouded in perpetual twilight. It is a realm that occupies the vast majority of our planet's living space, yet it remains less explored than the surface of the moon. Here, in the crushing pressures and chilling cold, the conventional rules of life are rewritten. This is not a barren wasteland. Far beneath the familiar shimmer of the waves, beyond the reach of the sun's life-giving rays, lies a world shrouded in perpetual twilight. It is a realm that occupies the vast majority of our planet's living space, yet it remains less explored than the surface of the moon. Here, in the crushing pressures and chilling cold, the conventional rules of life are rewritten. This is not a barren wasteland, but a vibrant hidden kingdom, a final frontier on our own world, pulsing with secrets that challenge our very understanding of what it means to be alive. The darkness here is not an absence of light, but a canvas upon which nature has painted its most extraordinary and bewildering creations. The journey downwards is a descent through layers of deepening blue, a gradual stripping away of light and warmth. Sunlight, the engine of so much life on Earth, surrenders its power with every meter we plunge. First the reds and oranges are filtered out, then the yellows and greens, until only a spectral, haunting blue remains. Soon, even that fades into an absolute inky blackness. It is an environment of extremes, where the weight of the water column above exerts a force that would crush a car as if it were a tin can. And yet, against all odds, life has found a way not just to survive, but to flourish in this immense, silent theater. In this profound darkness, communication and perception take on new, fantastical forms. Sound travels differently, and sight, where it exists, has evolved in ways that seem utterly alien. Many inhabitants have abandoned vision altogether, relying instead on heightened senses of taste, and the ability to detect the faintest of electrical fields or chemical trails left by their neighbors. Others have become masters of light itself, generating their own cold, ethereal glow through the magic of bioluminescence. This living light pierces the gloom, used to lure prey, to startle predators, and to send silent, flickering messages across the vast, dark expanses of the deep sea. Today we embark on a remarkable expedition, venturing into this mysterious domain. With the aid of advanced submersibles, our mechanical shells against the immense pressure, we will peel back the curtain of darkness. We will seek out the inhabitants of this alien world within our own, creatures so strange, so bizarrely adapted, that they seem to have sprung from the depths of imagination. Our journey will reveal life forms that defy belief, each a testament to the relentless inventive power of evolution. Prepare yourselves, for the abyss is waiting, and its residents are ready to be unveiled. Our first encounter in the Twilight Zone, a region suspended between the sunlit surface and the utter blackness below, brings us face to face with a true marvel of biological engineering. This is Macropinna microstoma, more commonly known as the barrel-eye fish. At first glance, it appears almost conventional, its small silver body moving with quiet grace through the water column, but its most astonishing feature is hidden, a secret held within a transparent, fluid-filled dome that forms the top of its head. This living canopy protects a pair of eyes unlike any other in the animal kingdom, a feature that gives this creature its evocative name. The barrel-eye's world is one of faint, shifting light, where the last vestiges of sunlight from the world above filter down as a dim, ethereal glow. To survive here is to be a master of observation, to catch the faintest silhouette of potential prey passing overhead. To this end, the barrel-eye has evolved enormous, tubular, barrel-shaped eyes. These are not positioned on the sides of its head as one might expect, but are instead embedded within it, pointing directly upwards. They act like twin telescopes, super sensitive to the faintest glimmer, constantly scanning the ceiling of their world for the shadows of unsuspecting crustaceans and jellyfish. For decades, scientists were baffled by this creature. Early specimens brought to the surface in nets were often damaged, their delicate transparent domes ruptured by the change in pressure. This led to the belief that its eyes were fixed in their upward-gazing position, a seemingly great disadvantage. How could it possibly feed if it could not see what was directly in front of its own mouth? It was a puzzle that cast the barrel-eye as a beautiful but flawed oddity, an evolutionary dead end. The truth, as is so often the case in the deep sea, would prove to be far more ingenious and surprising than we could have ever imagined. The mystery was solved only recently, with the advent of deep-sea remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs. These robotic explorers allowed us to observe the barreleye in its natural high-pressure habitat, completely undisturbed. It was here in the silent, dark waters that the fish revealed its spectacular secret. The transparent shield is not just a window, but a dynamic part of a sophisticated visual system. The creature's true brilliance lies not just in what it can see, but in its incredible ability to change its entire field of vision, a trick that makes it one of the most effective hunters of the Twilight Zone. Observing the barreleye in its element is like watching a hunter with a secret weapon. It typically holds its body in a horizontal position, drifting almost motionlessly in the water column, its powerful, upward-pointing eyes scanning the water above. The green pigments within its lenses are thought to filter out the ambient sunlight from the surface, making the bioluminescent glow of its prey, particularly jellyfish, stand out more clearly against the dark background. It is a patient predator, conserving energy in this food-scarce environment, waiting for the perfect opportunity to present itself from above. Its large, flat fins provide exceptional stability, allowing it to remain perfectly still for long periods. The moment of truth arrives when a potential meal, perhaps a small siphonophore, drifts into its line of sight. This is when the barreleye executes its remarkable maneuver. As it ascends towards its target, it performs a stunning biological feat. Its entire visual system rotates. The sensitive, green, barrel-shaped eyes swing forward from a vertical, upward-facing orientation to a horizontal one, looking directly ahead. Suddenly, the creature that could only see the ceiling of its world can now see its prize, perfectly aligned with its small, pointed mouth. It is a transformation that happens in an instant, a seamless shift from surveillance to attack mode. This incredible ocular rotation is the key to its success. It allows the fish to track its prey with pinpoint accuracy during the final, crucial moments of the hunt. Without this ability, it would be like trying to catch a ball while only ever looking at the sky. Once its eyes are locked forward, it can precisely judge the distance and make the final, delicate move to snatch its food. Often, it is seen stealing food directly from the stinging tentacles of siphonophores, its transparent head shield likely offering protection from their venomous cells, a suit of armor for a deep-sea thief. The barreleye fish is a sublime example of how life adapts to the most challenging conditions in the most unexpected ways. What once seemed like a design flaw is, in fact, a highly sophisticated solution to the unique problems of life in the mid-ocean. It is a creature that sees its world through a living cockpit, its eyes like rotating gun turrets on a submarine, constantly scanning, then locking onto a target with deadly precision. It serves as a profound reminder that in the deep sea, our assumptions are often overturned, and the line between the bizarre and the brilliant is very fine indeed. We descend further now into the Bathyal Zone, a world of near-total darkness and immense pressure, over 1,000 meters below the surface. It is here that we find a creature that seems to have swum directly out of prehistoric times. This is Mitsukurina austoni, the goblin shark. Its appearance is truly unsettling, a nightmarish assembly of features that defy our expectations of what a shark should be. Its flabby, pinkish-gray skin, lacking the sleek musculature of its surface-dwelling cousins, hangs loosely on its frame, an adaptation to the crushing pressures of its deep-sea home where dense muscle is a liability. The goblin shark is what is known as a living fossil. It is the sole surviving member of the Mitsukurinidae family, a lineage that stretches back over 125 million years into the Cretaceous period. In a sense, to look upon this shark is to look back in time to see a design that has proven successful enough to outlast the dinosaurs. Its most prominent and defining feature is its long, flattened snout shaped like a trowel or a blade that extends far beyond its mouth.